that you have to get your hands dirty. You can't do a startup with a corporate mindset.
When people tell me that I can't do something, I will do whatever it takes to prove them wrong.
लाइफ में ना दो तरह से कॉम्पनसेट होते हो आप. वन इज योर अर्निंग एंड वन इज योर लर्निंग.
Fundamental each has always been खुद करो.
I'm your host Akshay Dutt and you're listening to Spotlight, a podcast in which I speak to disruptive startup founders.
Hi everyone, I'm Varun Khurana. I'm the founder and CEO of OTP, which is a fruits and vegetables supply chain service for consumers. More on the community group buying model.
Some of our best conversations are with serial entrepreneurs, and this episode is right up there in terms of the lessons it offers to aspiring founders. Varun Khurana is a third-time founder, having built and exited from 2 previous startups, and each one had a unique journey. Varun's current venture is Crow Farm, which is solving the problem of getting fresh produce like fruits and vegetables directly from the farm to the consumer's tables. Crow Farm's business model is disruptively unique, running a very asset-light and optimize supply chain to save costs and pass them on to consumers. Listen to this conversation to learn about the secret sauce behind their amazingly successful business model disruption. Here's Varun telling Akshay Dutt about building Crow Farm.
So Varun, where did you grow up?
So Akshay, my childhood was spent in, I would say, multiple countries. See, my father was in the Indian Foreign Services. So as a child, I obviously, when we were in India, I was mostly in Delhi because that's where, the Ministry of External Affairs is. And then for the times when we were not in India, we were, posted in a country and, my father would basically be, at the Indian embassy in that country. So I've spent my childhood in, places like, for example, spent quite a bit of time in Austria, Vienna, which is based out of which is in Europe. Also spent time in the Middle East, which is Oman, Muscat, which is the capital there. And then I would say towards the latter part, even in Jamaica, which is a part of the group of islands of West Indies. Come 10th grade, I was in India, and then 10th, 11th, 12th, I did out of here, and then after 12th, I was in IIT Delhi. So that is how it is.
But आपको वो मन नहीं किया to study abroad? क्योंकि एक बार आप बाहर की लाइफ देख लो, यूरोप की लाइफ देख लो, तो फिर इंडिया में मतलब वो ऐसा फील नहीं होता कि
नहीं, that's true. देखो, obviously quality of life में काफी फर्क है, मतलब. And in those days, it was even more so. मतलब तो देखो धीरे-धीरे the gaps are getting bridged. But to be honest, like the best friends that I made, right, wherever I went, वो mostly वो सारे देसी ही थे.
So IIT मतलब did you study a lot for it or were you brilliant?
It's unfair to say I did not study a lot. देखो पढ़े तो थे, काफी पढ़ाई करते थे रात को, मतलब एक डेढ़ तो बचते ही थे.
And from campus only you got placed in the US?
I applied to the few companies that come for direct US placement, and I was able to make it through. The company that I ended up joining was NetApp, which is a data storage system storage company. It's a Nasdaq listed company. And is based out of Silicon Valley.
And you were doing what? Like what product or what were you working on?
I was working on data replication.
And what was your thought process then? Like you thought I will continue to be in this field and go back and find a job in India? या क्या था मतलब? Towards the end of that stint, आपका thought process क्या था?
When I went to the US, so that was an eye opener. So you learn about this whole startup thing, and people basically making ideas and business plans on paper napkins and so on and so forth. And in fact, जो मतलब NetApp का भी ऐसे ही शुरू हुआ था. The founders उनका पहला प्लान कोई किसी तो पेपर नैपकिन पे बना था. in a breakfast spot in the valley. So that was very fascinating. In the sense कि it seemed कि you can work on what you like, you can create a lot of value, for people, and along the way, create wealth for yourself also.
So, when you quit finally, so you had an idea in your mind कि मैं इस idea के लिए quit कर रहा हूँ job.
So actually, a few things had happened in the sense that with my friend from IIT and my roommate there, so we had a good sense of कि क्या करना है, and parallelly, he had already kick-started some of the work back in India. So
क्या था idea? Tell me.
Sure. So this is 2006. So 2006 में अक्षय, if you recall, तो ना उन दिनों क्या था कि जो mobile devices थी, they were just coming up. तो if I'll remind you of the devices, जैसे
feature phones होते थे ना basically.
एक जो नए जो फोन शुरू हुए थे ना उन दिनों, जिसमें colored screens थी, थोड़ी edge connectivity शुरू हुई थी, so the likes of a Motorola Razr, Nokia 6600, that class of devices. So our thought process was हमने कहा यार, see, we foresaw that these are the devices which are going to become the primary devices of content consumption in the future. तो हमने बोला कि एक बार को ये मान के चलते हैं कि let's say PCs कभी आए नहीं और सीधा phones आए, तो how would this construct look like? And we developed, our own markup language of sorts, which was optimized for these smaller screens. And then we developed a translation engine which would take web-based content, which is HTML-based, and translate it into that programming construct that we had developed.
ये आपने खुद create करी?
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
अच्छा. And इसमें monetization क्या था?
तो इसमें आपको बताता हूँ. So पहले तो देखो हमने ये technology बनाई, and then what we did was once it was developed, हमने काफी सारे लोगों को दिखाया, and how it is kind of shaping up and so on. And what happened was that a lot of starting off with younger startups only, they said कि यार look, we already have a a web or a PC based system that works, and we would love to make it mobile friendly, and we could do that very quickly. तो उससे क्या हुआ कि हमारा licensing revenue आने लग गया.
Like you created a complete different markup language, तो वो like regular browser में ये
ना उसमें नहीं चलती थी, तो उसका ब्राउजर भी बनाया.
तो इसके लिए पहले यूजर को ब्राउजर पहले डाउनलोड करना होगा. Okay. And these were like US companies that were initially your customers.
Correct.
Okay. So you continued in US, like tell me about this, that आपने वो job कब quit करके ये full time किया फिर?
So 2006 में what happened was कि my other co-founder had already moved यहाँ पे, things had started moving, and it just felt कि अब अगर करना है तो let's just do it full time and इसको करके खत्म करते हैं, otherwise the whole process is very very slow. And मुझे देखो I was saying कि I was pretty confident कि मेरे को इंडिया पे तो मतलब इंडिया मूव करना ही है. So I just felt like a good time कि the big base बन गया है, and now there's some basic infrastructure is also in place, and
थोड़ी बहुत revenues भी start हो गई थी.
Revenues भी थोड़ी शुरू हो गई थी, शादी भी हो गई थी, तो लगा कि चलो ठीक है, तो अब it's time to move.
Okay. So and then उसको आपने फिर scale up कैसे किया? Like you continued to go after US customers, yeah? Like what did you do then?
So we did both. So I would say we had continued to have a lot of customers in the US. कुछ India के भी लोगों ने pick up किया, and so on and so forth.
So essentially, this was a product for companies' internal software to make that mobile responsive, basically.
Correct.
Okay. And so therefore you didn't need funding also. This must be self-funded only.
We raised small rounds from angels, but we're not really dependent on that.
Yeah. Okay. तो इसको आपने 5 साल चलाया, so tell me about the exit here.
So exit wise, we ran it from 2006 to 2011. The name of the company was Virkle Technologies, WIRKLE, एंड फिर उसके बाद जैसे जैसे 2009-10 आता गया तो इंक्रीजिंगली आईफोन एंड्रॉयड आने लग गए, तो काफी सारे यूज केसेस इजी हो गए एंड मतलब द however much we could charge earlier, मतलब वो इंक्रीजिंगली वो प्रोपोजिशन थोड़ा थोड़ा ठीक होता गया।
So, वो नेटिव ब्राउजर्स जो थे इन डिवाइसेस में they were able to
स्ट्रांग
manage.
होते गए, हाँ वो स्ट्रांग होते गए। तो by 2011 then we had one of our customers at the time, their name was Location Labs, so they then made us an offer ki an exit opportunity, which was good in the sense कि हम उनके साथ काफी समय से काम कर भी रहे थे and it was at least a few $1 million, तो लगा कि यार ठीक है, opportunity बुरी नहीं है। So then Workle was acquired by Location Labs in 2011.
So it was a acqui-hire.
हाँ, तो दोनों चीजें थी, मतलब in the sense कि there was a product component to it, there was a team component to it, and there was also the fact कि there was a good working synergies कि हाँ मतलब काम किया हुआ है तो बहुत like comfortable आ ही जाता है।
Were you seeing the revenue go down? Like 10-11?
रेवेन्यू तो देखो हमने संभाल लिया था, दैट वाज नॉट सो मच ऑफ एन इशू, बट देखो दिख तो रही था ना, मतलब इन द सेंस कि विद ऑल ऑफ दीस थिंग्स
हो रही थी,
फ्यूचर तो पता पड़ ही जाता है कि देखो कहाँ चीजें मूव करने वाली है।
ओके। तो फिर व्हाट डिड यू थिंक ऑफ लाइक 14 यू काइंड ऑफ क्विट लोकेशन लैब, तो उस टाइम पे क्या सोच रहे थे आप कि क्या करोगे नेक्स्ट?
Oh, then I started my second startup. Actually, that was in the grocery delivery business. It was called My Green Box. So, so it was a mobile app based. Again, focus was mobile only. And ये उन दिनों की बात है, शायद आपको तब याद होगा. Then Flipkart was contemplating. अनीशा उसके बाद की बात है. कि Flipkart was contemplating after a while becoming mobile only, if you remember those days जब
हाँ वो उन्होंने किया था 6 months experiment which was a disaster.
हाँ correct वही वाला। तो हाँ, so it was the idea was कि भाई ग्रोसरी के लिए इतनी मेहनत क्यों करनी पड़े, मोबाइल पे फटाफट लिस्ट बनाओ और वो करो, अगले दिन आ जाए, मतलब जो भी है। तो that was the idea,
मतलब जो बिग बास्केट and Grofers like
बिल्कुल। So that was the grocery wave.
There was a wave, there were a lot of startups at that time.
A lot of funding that flew into the business at the time. तो हमने मतलब एक angel round raise करा था at the time, and we were primarily in Gurgaon doing a couple of hundreds of orders we कर रहे थे business.
And this was what, like inventory led model? Yeah, you were working with traders.
हमारे backend पे तो primarily we used ये wholesalers like Metro Cash and Carry and these guys for the procurement. इनको करते थे, asset light था, हम नहीं करते थे stocking.
Corporate tie-up था आपका मेट्रो के साथ?
हाँ, इन्वेंटरी सिंक कर लेते थे, पता रहता था हमें क्या क्या है, और उसकी बुकिंग ले लेते थे और पीछे से ब्लॉक करा लेते थे वो।
तो फिर उसमें क्या हुआ, like how did it scale and what happened at My Green Box?
The business was doing well, scaling well. फिर ग्रोसरी में वो हाइपर फंडिंग का ईरा आ गया, तो हमें मतलब उस टाइम पे ना ये तो समझ में आ गया कि दिस इज गोइंग टू बी मोस्टली कैपिटल लेड प्ले, इन द सेंस कि देखो होता क्या ना, एज अ कंज्यूमर
आज तक वो कैपिटल लेड प्ले है, मतलब इट इज स्टिल कैपिटल लेड।
सो दैट इज व्हेन वी फिगर्ड कि यार एक अच्छी मतलब एग्जिट बनाई जा सकती है। So basically I think My Green Box within a year of its inception ended up getting acquired by Grofers.
You got cash or you got equity in Grofers?
50-50 करा था।
तो Grofers इतनी जल्दी क्यों छोड़ दिया आपने? मतलब you were literally like a co-founder in a way, no? मतलब you had equity also, you were the CTO there. तो एक तरीके से तो वो मतलब that entrepreneurship का जो कीड़ा है वो तो satisfy हो रहा होगा।
वही तो है ना, देखो क्या होता है कि again देखो I spent a year with them. It's one of the bigger charters that I had, those were done, and during that phase आप मानो वो उस एक साल के अंदर the B round, the C round, all of that happened. तो it was a pretty stable situation, and
SoftBank भी उस टाइम पे हुआ था।
SoftBank भी आ गया था, हाँ तो सब हो गया था। So it was a pretty stable situation कि हाँ आप सब सही है, सब सेट है, and मेरे लिए तो देखो वही था, once an entrepreneur always an entrepreneur.
Okay, so फिर next क्या आपने फिर?
उसके बाद सी आफ्टर ग्रोफर्स में हमने फ्रंट एंड कंज्यूमर का तो काफी देखा ही था, एंड स्पेसिफिकली इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स. तो then after exiting I said क्या let's spend some time at the farm gate and see कि मतलब क्या है, क्या चल रहा है. And that was very very insightful in terms of how farmers are growing, how things are coming. There was a huge gap कि जो quality grow हो रही है और जो consumers को चाहिए, big differentials. Price markups are crazy. मतलब आप जो general rule of thumb है fresh में या मतलब किसी भी commodity for that matter is कि the more the perishable a commodity, the more the markup between farm to consumer. So that was when after spending time at the farm gate I realized कि there's a lot that can be done in this category. And
so did you have some like family connects at the farming side? मतलब ये कैसे आप इसमें इस डोमेन में एंटर कैसे करें?
I did. So for example, if one of our team members here, our founding engineer, so he was with me at My Green Box and Grofers, and he comes from a farming background only. So एक दो दिन तो I spent just at his farm in Western UP, and then similarly found other people that and it's not that hard क्योंकि ना कहीं हर एक का कोई ना कोई गांव से वो होता ही है and उगा ही रहते हैं, तो you just go and spend time there and see and अलग-अलग areas में like.
But आपको इस स्पेस में इंटरेस्ट क्यों आया? मतलब वो you are a techie and आप कभी विलेज में रहे नहीं हो, तो मतलब what drew you to this space?
So I would say 2 or 3 things. देखो एक तो ये था कि मतलब ये ना एक ऐसा एरिया था जहाँ कोई बहुत ज्यादा कोई देख नहीं रहा था बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब एग्री टेक उसके बाद has become more known. तो एंड आप वो पीटर थिल की बुक पढ़ोगे 0 to 1 ना, तो उसमें ऐसे लिखा हुआ है कि लुक वेयर नो वन इज लुकिंग. तो मेरे को लगा कि यार इसमें कोई कुछ देख भी नहीं रहा है, अपॉर्चुनिटी भी मतलब बहुत बड़ी है एंड इम्पैक्ट बहुत ह्यूज है.
Okay, तो इसमें like you essentially wanted to create some sort of a logistics tech kind of a play to get fresh produce to the consumer's plate. Was that the idea?
देखो पहले तो it was very simple. It just seemed कि यार opportunity is quite big कि यहाँ पे जो है और वहाँ पे मतलब उसमें बहुत गैप बहुत है. तो हमने शुरुआत B2B से करी थी. So that was the I would say the starting point. And B2B में the first natural thing for me was कि फार्म से लेते हैं, ग्रोफर्स को सप्लाई करते हैं, बिग बास्केट को करते हैं, let's supply to these companies. And so then we also supplied to the Horeca segment, जैसे hotels, restaurants, caterers, हमने कहा वो बल्क में ले सकते हैं. तो इनमें there were some challenges इस तरह के थे, जैसे hotels, restaurants and caterers usually have very extended payment terms. तो हमने कहा यार ये तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, मतलब 45 दिन 60 दिन तक पैसा नहीं आएगा, तो मतलब the more the business grows, you won't know whether you should be happy or you should be sad. So that was a problem. And फिर जो when supplying to Grofers big basket, so what the other learning that was there was कि farmers तो इंडिया में बहुत सारे हैं. We are an agri economy, and the number of entities that can consume in tons is very few. मतलब अगर आप उंगलियों से गिनो तो Reliance, Big Bazaar, you can count them on your fingers, and then the mandis. तो जो मार्केट है वो बहुत skewed है in favor of the fewer number of entities that can consume such big quantums, and farmers बहुत सारे हैं. तो if you're basically serving any one of them, you realize कि after a while 20 पैसे 25 पैसे पे डील जो है वो move हो जाती है here and there. And then from the perspective of the farmers that you're working with, the challenge that you run into is कि the farmer says कि यार आपकी ना डिमांड बहुत स्पोरेडिक है, मतलब कभी तो आप बोलते हो 1 टन दे दो, फिर 2-3-4 दिन तक कुछ आता नहीं है, फिर मतलब so it's not, you can't really give them a proposition. So those were the challenges. And उसके बाद then we started aggregating demand from small mom and pop.
Okay, and इसमें टेक का क्या रोल था?
हाँ, so that was the other thing that tech का role बहुत मतलब it's I would say more for bookkeeping मतलब just tracking
ये
transactions and
ऑर्डर
so
आ गया, ऑर्डर डिलीवर हो गया. हाँ,
हाँ तो
okay.
बुक कीपिंग का
Okay.
ज्यादा था. सो हाँ मतलब तो एक ये भी वो था कि डिडंट सीम कि जितना बड़ा रोल जितना हो सकता है वो था. सो दैट वाज द आई वुड से अनदर चैलेंज.
ये अभी आपने ये 1 साल के लिए कुछ लाइक एंजल फंडिंग ली या सेल्फ फंडेड था? दिस 1 year of
हाँ नहीं, we had
Okay.
raised. So we raised and we raised both angel and a round which was led by Pravega Ventures. This is
Okay.
our early days.
And how much did you raise?
It was $1 million कुछ का राउंड था वैसे तो टोटल.
You had your CTO was जो आपके साथ My Green Box में भी था. He was your co-founder. मतलब.
हाँ, so Prashant was my co-founder as well.
And इसमें how did you acquire these institutions? Like you hired a sales team जो जाके ये hotels वगैरह को tie up
देखो
करें?
ये जो ये चेन्स है लाइक रिलायंस, बिग बास्केट, तो ये तो देखो दे आर वेरी फ्यू एंड हम खुद ही जानते थे. सो दैट डिडंट टेक अस वेरी लॉन्ग. होरेका के लिए हमने करा था मतलब टीम बिल्ड करी थी टू बेसिकली एक्वायर दोस.
And वो mom and pop के लिए भी then that same team started visiting.
हाँ तो मॉम एंड पॉप के लिए तो देन यू नीड अ सेल्स टीम, तो वो दैट वी हायर्ड. एंड नाउ कमिंग टू द मॉम एंड पॉप, तो वहां पे जो लर्निंग हुई दैट वाज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग इन द सेंस कि जो क्या होता है, जो एक फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स रिटेलर होता है ना, वो टिपिकली काफी कहते हैं मंझा हुआ होता है अपने ट्रेड में. When I say मंझा हुआ, so for example, when we would deliver oranges to him or commodities like that, तो he will be able to look at it and say कि यार ये ना तुम्हारा एक आध दिन पुराना है, ठीक है. तो अब मतलब सो दी अंडरस्टैंडिंग वाज कि मतलब हाँ हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता, आप बताओ. कहते हैं देखो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मैं लगा के चलता हूँ कि आई हैव 3 days टू सेल दी ऑरेंजेस, राइट, बिकॉज दैट इज द शेल्फ लाइफ एम्बिएंट टेम्परेचर में रहता है. तो if out of those 3 days, let's say 1 day you took, then I only have 2 days left. Now, if you tell me to sell the same commodities 2 days and I know I won't be able to sell as much, तो मेरा तो नुकसान हो जाएगा. तो he said, तो ये मैं आपसे लूंगा नहीं. So that was, a big learning where we realized कि how important shelf life is, in this category. And in order to solve for this, we basically हमारे जितने backend systems थे, we streamlined them to and optimize them for speed. कि things come and things go, and there is no inventory holding that happens as such.
And order placement कैसे होता था? Like was it through an app or something? या
App, हाँ.
अच्छा. Well, even the ठेला वाला used to place it on an app only.
We used to encourage them to place on the app only. So it was happening. All of it would happen on the app.
And was it like demand-driven procurement? Like कि जो orders आए उसके basis में then you procure, या वो procurement anyway हो ही रहा था and you would only display जो चीजें procure हो रही हैं? Like वो कैसे हो रहा था?
Prediction पे चलता था system. So what would happen is कि we would predict कि कल हम जैसे 2 टन या 3 टन कोई commodity बेचने वाले हैं, तो उसी के हिसाब से बुकिंग खुलती थी एंड उसी के हिसाब से ऑर्डरिंग अलाउड होती थी. तो द टफेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इन दिस वाज कि इट्स अ फुल डे ऑपरेशंस, क्योंकि दिन में वो चीजें आ रही होती हैं, हार्वेस्ट करके वेयरहाउस पहुंचती हैं, फिर ओवरनाइट सारे रूट्स बनते हैं और रूट वाइज गुड्स जो है वो डिस्पैच होते हैं. सुबह 4 बजे व्हीकल्स निकल जाते हैं. सो वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस इन द बिजनेस इज कि मतलब अगर आप दिन में जगे होते हो तो रात हिल जाती है, अगर आप रात में जगे होते हो तो दिन हिल जाता है, और 24 घंटे जागना मुश्किल है.
Okay. तो ठीक है, इसके आगे की जर्नी बताओ फिर. So how much did this scale up to? ये जब आपने mom and pop का शुरू किया, so 2017 you started.
So this was 2017 एंड टाइप्स में हमने कर दिया था ये शुरू. And so over a period of 2 years ये business scale up किया, $5-6 million के run rate पे पहुंचा. The problem still however was कि sustainability did seem a little, I would say, कि हो पाएगा नहीं हो पाएगा, because margins were not that high, and then there is थोड़ा बहुत वेस्टेज का आपको बजट करना ही पड़ता है because it's a prediction based system. तो थोड़ा सा उसमें वेस्टेज अगर आप बजट करो, थोड़ा लॉजिस्टिक्स करो एंड थोड़ा सा कैश कलेक्शन इश्यूज अगर आप थोड़े बहुत बजट करो, सो इट डिड सीम कि from the perspective of sustainability, it didn't seem कि really sustainable as such.
ओके, तो वो आपको जो दूर से आपको लग रहा था कि पेरिशेबल में 5x मार्जिन है, वो एक्चुअली में 5x मार्जिन बचता नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ the logistics cost, the wastage cost and the collection cost.
Actually 5x margin है तो सही अक्षय, तो इसमें the thing is, but हम कंज्यूमर को नहीं दे रहे थे ना, हम तो देखो रिटेलर्स को दे रहे थे. रिटेलर्स टिपिकली 35-40% मार्जिन पे काम करते हैं, तो वहां आपका एक चंक तो वही कम हो जाता है, तो दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम यू रन इनटू.
Okay. So then what did you decide to do?
So then I would say towards towards the end of 2019 was when another interesting development happened, where we had a few retailers who were FMCG retailers, जो कि मतलब ड्राई गुड्स बेचते थे, ड्राई ग्रोसरी बेचते थे, फ्रेश करना चाहते थे बट मंडी जाके लाना नहीं चाहते थे, because see FMCG retailers are used to कि goods come to them, they don't go to the mandi to buy. So, they were very happy कि a company like ProFarm exists, जिससे they can order, they get the goods in the morning, and they can serve their customers. अब उसमें one of the challenges that these folks would run into is कि जैसे अब क्या हुआ, मान लो किस दिन बारिश होगी, तो उतना फुटफॉल नहीं हुआ, सेल कम हुई, तो नेक्स्ट डे वो कहेंगे यार थोड़ा कम ऑर्डर कर लेते हैं, कल का बचा हुआ है. So now what will happen is next day they'll order less and they'll mix, मतलब पिछले दिन का अगले दिन का, they'll put it together. Now when consumers come, they'll say कि यार आज ना सब्जी इतनी फ्रेश नहीं लग रही, तो वो थोड़ा कम खरीदेंगे, फिर सेल और कम होगी, सेल कम होगी, वो अगले दिन और कम खरीदेगा, तो वो क्या होता है, वो लूप करते करते एक पॉइंट तक पहुंच जाता है जहाँ पे गैस लेके छोड़ नहीं चल, इससे अच्छा FMCG बेच लेते हैं, चाहे 2-4% मार्जिन मिले बट गारंटी तो मिलेगा, तो बंद हो जाएगा. फिर देन आफ्टर अ वाइल फिर उनको जोश आएगा, नहीं यार वी नीड टू डू फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स बिकॉज दैट इज अ फुटफॉल ड्राइवर, फिर वो करेंगे एंड देन दी साइकिल्स कीप हैपनिंग. सो व्हाट वी रिकमेंडेड टू देम वाज, हमने कहा देखो आप एक काम करो, यू हैव अ कंज्यूमर बेस ऑलरेडी, आप उनको बोलो कि भाई ये एक ऐप है, आप इस पे ऑर्डर करो एंड अगले दिन सुबह सुबह हम आप तक पहुंचा देंगे. सो बेसिकली यू डोंट स्टॉक एनीथिंग, जो भी ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं उसको कंज्यूमर वाइज बैग्स बना के हम आपको दे देंगे, तो वेस्टेज इसमें आपका होगा नहीं बिकॉज यू आर नॉट स्टॉकिंग, वी गारंटी यू 10% इनकम एंड योर शेल्फ स्पेस आर फिल्ड अप टू सेल योर FMCG. तो आप अपना FMCG बेचो, दिस इज एन एडिशनल रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम. तो व्हेन वी डिड दैट, ये चमक गया, तो इट वर्क वेल. तो एंड व्हाट दे वुड डू इज कि जब वो सुबह सुबह ये बैग्स देने जाते हैं, सो दे वुड पैरेलली अपसेल आल्सो, they'll say कि मैम इसके साथ क्या एग्स भिजवा दूं या कुछ और चीज भेज दूं. तो इट वर्कड आउट इन दैट रिस्पेक्ट आल्सो, दैट वर्क वेरी वेल.
ये आपने कब स्टार्ट किया ये इनिशिएटिव? लाइक 19
एंड ऑफ 2019 हमने, मतलब वी स्टार्टेड ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ऑन इट एंड देन I would say March types में launch कर दिया था and it reached couple of hundred orders very quickly.
Okay. And इसमें you launched a separate customer mobile app जो किराने वाले अपने कस्टमर को, how would they link it to the किराना कि मेरा ऑर्डर इस किराने से फुलफिल होगा, वो कोई उसका मतलब कस्टमर के लिए फ्लो क्या था?
कस्टमर के लिए देखो ये है कि जो रिटेलर है वो उसको एक व्हाट्सएप लिंक भेजेगा, उस लिंक में से जब कंज्यूमर डाउनलोड करेगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली उस किराना से कनेक्ट हो जाएगा. एंड दिस वाज लॉन्च्ड बाय द नेम OTP. एंड द रीजन फॉर दिस इज कि हमारे ट्रेड में OTP इज वेरी कॉमनली यूज्ड फॉर अनियंस, टोमेटोज एंड पोटैटोज, जो कि सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाली.
मेरे लिए तो OTP means one time password.
And the idea was to have something which is also little I would say resonating with what you use on a day-to-day basis, ताकि आपको याद रहे, तो OTP भूलना नहीं है लोगों को.
So 2019 end में you were essentially a Delhi-based organization. You had some warehousing facility and you had a supply chain in place जहाँ farmers से procure करके warehouse में packing करके to the mom and pop stores. This was what it was in 2019. And then you launched this consumer-facing business out of this infrastructure.
Correct.
And वो पैकेट्स में already printed जाता था कंज्यूमर का नाम, like जिसने ऑर्डर किया, like नाम, फोन नंबर वगैरह.
सब कुछ.
Okay.
And And then once the COVID thing happened, so suddenly the mandis ran into a problem because लोगों का इकट्ठा होना was problematic. तो काफी जगह supply impact हुई, and that is when another interesting development happened, that a lot of, I would say, women who were facing challenges in their neighborhood, so they said, "Yeah, we'll become your." We call them partners now. मतलब partner बोल लो या community leader बोल लो. Uh, so they would then say कि यार हम आपके community leader बन जाते हैं for our society, and we'll take orders, and we'll take care कि सुबह जब आप bags दो तो we'll either do it ourselves in the society, or get a driver or a maid, or employ someone to quickly give out the bags in our society.
And they would earn something, these women?
8 to 10%.
Okay. And but how did this conversation start? मतलब
यही तो कोविड के दिनों में जब स्केर्सिटी हुई तो मतलब कुछ एक लोगों से बात हुई, and they were like, we can become your community leader for you, and we'll do it in our society.
So ये basically एक multi-level marketing वाला approach है, like these women can earn extra income by tapping their network.
Correct, and we call them community leaders, and essentially when this channel started, to this actually even grew bigger than the mom and pop shop network that we're building in like just 2-3 months only. So एकदम rapid scale up कर गया.
When did this women community leader thing start? Like
ये बस लॉकडाउन, कोविड लॉकडाउन के बाद की बात है, तो लास्ट ईयर अप्रैल मई से शुरू हो गया था ये, and has been going well ever since.
Okay, so you were like 5-6 million pre-COVID run rate, right? Okay. So how much do you estimate this year your turnover will be?
See, we are already touching मतलब $10 million plus के run rate तो हम पहुंच ही गए already. तो इसके आगे
you're already at double of last year.
So what we were never able to reach in our B2B business, in this we reached in like almost a year's time.
So what is the geographical area still Delhi Gurgaon like?
हाँ अभी तो it's I would say Delhi NCR अब पूरा कर रहे हैं, so that is NCR तो we are doing in its entirety. We also launched in Bhiwadi, which is a small town towards the south of NCR. तो ऐसे कुछ satellite towns में also we are going to try. But there also it is going very well. तो अच्छा चल रहा है.
Okay. And have you raised additional funds? आपने वो एक initial angel round raise किया था उसके बाद?
We have. So we then subsequently raised funds from a US-based investor called Factor E-Ventures. उसके बाद
how much was that? That was like a seed or something like
million था वो. हाँ वो मतलब एक तरह से आप सोचो seed 2 था मतलब after Pravega's round, and then with OTP we raised a $2 million round which was led by Inflection Point Ventures IPV, and abhi just last month we announced a $10 million round that we raised with SIG.
Okay. And what is the 10 million raise for? Like, what will you use this for? Like more infrastructure? I assume you would have to invest in the warehousing.
There's a lot of work on technology that is happening. So warehouse infrastructure, technology, people, इसी में ज़्यादा जाएगा. And then obviously expansion to other areas.
How would you mechanize the warehousing? Like
बहुत सारी चीजें जैसे for example जैसे if you look at our packaging, तो हम लोग paper based packaging use करते हैं, जिसमें क्या होता है कि मतलब उसमें पहले वे होता है, फिर उसमें स्टिकर निकलता है जिसमें QR कोड होता है which connects it to the farm source also जहाँ से वो आया है, फिर वो सील होता है. तो ये पूरा मतलब मैनुअल है ना ये पूरा प्रोसेस, तो so ये packaging automation में काफी room है. Then even if and in fact I'll share a video of our warehouse with you also, तो उसमें आपको दिखाई देगा. And then there is also additional room in the way we do picking and dispatch. मतलब picking मतलब जैसे एक order के जो items हैं तो उसमें there is some level of mechanization, I would say intelligence that we've already put. So for example when a picker goes to pick the items, तो जो items which are what we call high penetration, मतलब जैसे आप ऐसा सोचो जो सीजन की सब्जियां होती है फॉर एग्जांपल, या जब आम का सीजन अभी गया है तो आम मतलब हर तीसरे चौथे ऑर्डर में आम तो होता ही होता है। तो व्हेन यू डू योर पिकिंग यू डिजाइन द लेआउट सच दैट कि जो आपके हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी वाले वो जल्दी हो, ताकि मतलब उनको पीछे तक चल के ना जाना पड़े।
So ये warehouse automation solutions are available off the shelf, yeah, like you have to like design them.
Because our packaging and all is also very unique. मतलब the whole warehousing system is very unique, so that has also been developed in house. The conventional warehousing systems and they are inventory. They're designed keeping in mind that you're going to stock inventory. जबकि हमारे system में तो मतलब there's hardly any stock.
Your system is more about sorting and packaging.
हाँ, and moving quickly. मतलब आया शाम को आया और 3-4-5 घंटे के अंदर निकल गया।
हाँ मतलब 1 टन आलू आ रहा है तो the role of the warehouse is वो 1 टन को 1-1 किलो के parcels में डालना। Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And what other automation are you like working on besides warehouse level?
तो ये है, उसके अलावा we are also working on कि how can we give better tools to our community leaders for distribution. तो मतलब better tools की अगर मैं आपको बात करूँ तो there are some of our community leaders जिनके मतलब 150 order तक भी पहुंच गए हैं मतलब in there. तो उनको भी थोड़े से हमें tools देने पड़ेंगे to be able to sort quickly. जैसे मतलब मान लो they want to sort it टावर वाइज, जैसे अगर एक सोसाइटी में 10 टावर है तो sorting का टाइम ताकि उनका बच जाए, they are also able to do their job quickly and more efficiently.
Some color coded sticker or something like that.
Correct. तो इसके अराउंड काफी काम वो भी होगा।
इसमें कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन के लिए कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल है? अगर कस्टमर को सब्जी नहीं पसंद आई, ऑर्डर नहीं पहुंचा, वो सारे इश्यूज तो होते होंगे ना?
हाँ बिल्कुल।
हाँ, तो वो कैसे हैंडल करते हो आप?
See, उसमें the way we look at it is that it's a joint responsibility of the community leader and us. So we would issue refunds, but I would say it is a joint responsibility of the community leader and us to make sure that the consumer experience is.
Yeah, but इसमें वो flow कैसे होता है? Like community leader will raise a request and you will approve it by default, या you will check and then approve, like?
It works both ways. तो क्या होता है कि कई बार a lot of people will just contact their community leader and the community leader will then have a corresponding relationship manager है जिससे वो अपने customer की complaint resolve कराते हैं. And कई cases में consumer complaint app के through करता है तो हमारे पास direct भी पहुंच जाती है.
Okay. And how are you looking at the growth strategy? Are you also looking at adding more products like butter and milk and eggs and all these like allied products?
So like I said, all perishable class of products, इसमें पूरा बेकरी आ गया, डेयरी के काफी सारे प्रोडक्ट्स आ गए. इनफैक्ट आप इसको इवन उस तक भी लेके जा सकते हो, जैसे फ्रेश चक्की का आटा हो गया, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. सो दे आर वेरी नेचुरली फिटिंग इन विद द होल फ्रेशनेस प्रोपोजिशन.
So basically अब आप ग्रोफर्स से compete कर रहे हो.
हाँ, वो घूम फिर के क्या होता है कि आप एक निश अपनी बनाते हो एंड फिर उस निश को आप फिर बढ़ाने की कोशिश करते हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, एंड ये तो ऑल एंड ऑल ट्रू ही है ना. जैसे इफ यू लुक एट कंपनीज लाइक इवन आप चाहे Amazon की बात कर लो, सो ई-कॉमर्स से शुरू हुए एक कैटेगरी से, फिर उसको कहा कि क्या हम मल्टीपल कैटेगरीज कर सकते हैं. फिर उसमें उन्होंने जो अपना बुक्स डिवीजन था उसको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बुक्स पे ले गए. सो दैट इज हाउ बिजनेस इज, राइट. आप उसको बिल्डअप ऑन करते रहते हो. एप्पल था, पहले उसने कंप्यूटर निकाले, फिर जब फोन कंप्यूटर बनने लग गए तो एप्पल एक फोन कंपनी बन गई.
Okay. So basically then the future for you is like a grocery and perishables platform, e-commerce for grocery and perishables, but instead of direct order, the orders will come through an intermediary. Like the delivery will happen through.
So the way to look at it is that, see, as OTP, we want to be known as being synonymous with fresh, because freshness is what our USP is, and that is what the whole supply chain is riding on. And उसके अलावा one of the big things that we are creating, तो आप ऐसा सोचो कि जो आज की दुनिया में जो फिजिकल दुकानें हैं, ठीक है, तो हमने क्या कर दिया, हमने एक तरह से बहुत सारी वर्चुअल दुकानें खड़ी कर दी हैं. जो कि are the new age shops who don't stock as much, who don't need as much infrastructure. वो सुबह एक बार डिलीवर करती है एंड कम मार्जिन में भी उतना प्रॉफिट बना लेती है जो कि एक फिजिकल शॉप को पूरा स्टॉक करके भी उतना शेयर ना बना पाए. So I think it's a much larger value proposition.
So essentially a platform for planned purchase of perishables and fresh products. Okay. So this is like a pretty big opportunity, na? So this is like, like multi-billion dollars kind of an opportunity.
Actually, remember, I was telling you कि when starting, I was like कि यार कोई ऐसी चीज होनी चाहिए where you can, where the horizon is quite big and जहाँ पे you can keep going for a long.
But इसमें आपको वो कैपिटल की गेम तो खेलनी पड़ेगी अब, क्योंकि you are competing with very well funded people ना, मतलब Swiggy, Zomato, Big Basket, Grofers, and then smaller players like Super Daily and Milk Basket. So they are all chasing that same end customer. Your distribution method is different, their distribution method is different, but you are essentially chasing that same end customer.
See, I'll tell you one thing that is, I would say, significantly different is, like I was saying, कि इसमें ना a lot of these companies that we talked about, like the Big Baskets, Grofers, so they rely on conventional supply chain. जिसमें items come in the warehouse, they are inverted, then you see them on your app, you book them for the following day or the day after. So I would say that is a one big edge that we have in terms of the speed at which our supply chain can move.
So what do you think will be your competitive edge against these other players going forward?
So I would say two things. So one is कि जो supply chain differential in terms of freshness that people experience and the natural advantage that we have कि हमारी wastage कम होती है, इसलिए हम बिना पैसे जलाए customers को अच्छा price दे पाते हैं. So that is one edge. The second thing is that, see, we don't think of ourselves as कि we would directly be competing with a Big Basket or Grofers, but we will enable our community leaders to compete with them. तो इसको आप ऐसा सोचो कि हम नहीं लड़ रहे, मतलब हम हमारे community leaders को वो सारे tools देंगे जिससे वो लड़ सकेंगे अपने लेवल.
हाँ, amazing. So basically, आप instead of having a team which is your employees, your team is now like an unlimited team. All these entrepreneurs are part of your team, part of your distribution channel.
That's how we.
And instead of paying them salary, they are getting a revenue, a share of revenue.
Correct.
Amazing. Okay. So if you get an acquisition offer for this, will you take it? Because this space is very hot. Now there are still Amazon itself is trying to crack this. So
So I mean, my view is that, see, personally, if you ask me, I think this is a business that has its own, has a destination of its own. And काफी सारी चीजें जैसे इसमें I feel are sorted. Like for example, अगर हम margins की बात करें तो मतलब it's a 35% margin category. तो मतलब and the other supply chains जैसे हैं, they operate at less than half of this. So मतलब it is in itself, it is sustainable. In itself, it is capable of becoming an independently big business. Now, having said that, acquisition offers तो देखो, हाँ मतलब आती भी हैं, आती रहेंगी भी. मतलब I am pretty confident of that.
Have you got acquisition offers?
हाँ मतलब, see, discussions तो keep happening. So ये तो होता रहता है. But I think मतलब exploring that or not exploring that, I would say it's अभी तो I think the business is at a point where we are seeing good traction. It is well funded. तो ऐसा कोई मतलब problem as such नहीं है. But then again, situations पे depend करता है. मतलब कई बार if you get something which is really super lucrative, then obviously you tend to at least have an internal discussion कि भी अभी करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, market environment क्या है नहीं है, आगे कैसे होने वाला है. So a lot of factors come into picture, but I would say as of now, so we are we're on a very good trajectory.
What are turnovers of like big basket grocers? इनके कितने roughly turnover होगा $1 million में?
मेरे ख्याल से see, both of them operated at least $500 million का तो turnover होता है.
And like geographically expansion plan क्या है आपका? Like by next year, how many cities do you want to be in? And you know, what do you see that as?
Towards, I would say, early next year se we'll kickstart that process, multi-city wala, and I think, see, by and large, so we'll go with that same theory only ki, target the bigger cities first, where I would say the potential or the market size is bigger. So करेंगे उसी order में शुरू, and early next year se we'll kickstart that process.
Okay. And how big is your team now?
We are about 250 people directly employed, then another 250-300 indirectly employed. We have indirectly मतलब third party पे, and then labor हाँ ये वो हो गया, and then about 5,000 plus community leaders. Again, that is not directly employed, but people who rely on us, and then about 10,000 plus farmers जिनसे हम procure करते हैं, and lakhs of households.
And ये 250 जो आपके payroll में, इसमें how many are like at corporate level? कुछ तो आपके वो warehouse and logistics level पे होंगे ना?
Correct. तो warehouse level पे काफी हैं. We have a telesales team, a customer care team. उसमें काफी जाते हैं. But if you just talk about sheer headcount, तो the on ground sales team, telesales वाली team, and then the customer care team, and then the operations team. तो हाँ मतलब 70% तो यही हो जाता है, 60-70%.
This was The Spotlight, presented by The Podium. To listen to more such interesting conversations, log on to thepodium.in.